Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tigers will kick it away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, TCU. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass ball is incomplete on this scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't he make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a big hit at the end, but they can refresh set of downs.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle, but forced down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion. You flip the ball out to him, out to the outside. Let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Big throw caught on the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. He hands it off from the gun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Frogs offense takes the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Runs through the defender. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Now here's the toss play. Fighting him off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
TCU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas Christian. See if they can convert the point after. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called middle guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
TCU 20, Clemson 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Fourth down coming up.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. TCU offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Here's the second down play. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Breaking free at midfield. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass falls incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, TCU. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score TCU 27, Clemson 7.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on play. Brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the TCU offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Crucial third down play right here. Direct snap to the back. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Horned Frogs will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Enough for the first, but still going. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
First and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Clemson.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game. And the Tigers also to the line to run the hurry up. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Point after, not quite through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Clemson 14.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, TCU.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And this one will be fair caught. And the TCU offense takes the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. The attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 13 after the miss. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchdown. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Romero. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down upcoming after that completion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Number 88 with the catch and score.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
TCU 41, Clemson 28.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down
and he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, TCU. Strong game by this quarterback.
TCU.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
48. Clemson 35.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over. First and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's past the marker, still on his feet. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The offense really clicking here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Romero. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense takes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he scores. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
TCU. Number 8. Hauls it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
55. Clemson 42.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Heads back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Now!
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. Couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, TCU 55, Clemson 42.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's going to take off here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down, Boy, he gave him a chance.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
42 Spider.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense is still clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Cut.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. Looks like he stays in, and they add 2 more points to the lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
63, Clemson 42.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, last time, looking for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Sack sets up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
At the 11-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And the Horned Frogs line it up with 1st and goal. Touchdown, TCU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Clemson, 42. Returner runs out of bounds.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw to the left. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a 1st down.
Tuna. Come on, set.
Fires this one deep middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. An important third down attempt for this offense. Toss play, running right. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They go with a direct snap. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And there it is, the 4th down conversion that should just about secure the W, Kirk.
You got to love a head coach that really believes in his guys. Coaching with the lead late. I love that he's coaching to win, not coaching not to lose. Goes with an aggressive approach. It pays off because that offensive line opens that hole up and the back gets just enough to secure a victory with that first down.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.